Greetings, my name's Joe Bob, and I'm very P. Welcome back to Shadows of the Metal Age. Last time we ran around throwing mechanists off a train and sometimes into water, and also we tailed some smugglers. Fortunately, the actual part where we had to tail them was mercifully short. In case you haven't noticed by now, I'm not a fan of stalking missions in stealth games. They're just, I don't like them. But anyways, the last mission, it wasn't the most interesting of missions. So that means that this next mission is probably going to be very good. Why? Because that was a two-part mission. You know, I'm pretty sure that was a two-part mission, and... Huh. Oh, god damn it, I forgot to save! Well, that's easy enough to fix. Yeah, and, two-part missions... For some reason I've noticed that usually one of them isn't very good, and the other one is very good. I don't know, it's a pattern I've noticed. Anyways. Just gotta redo the last few seconds of this mission. Real quick. Yeah. There we go. I forgot to save here. Anyways. Time to go to whatever the next mission is. Huh. Of the countless ways in which to lose one's balance, the pursuit of vengeance eclipses most others. And balance is overrated. Luring the unwary from his path, turning the willful into a weapon, and leading the fool to embrace his own undoing. Keep her anal. I've had good experiences with vengeance.
I ran away. Tonight, I stop running. Tonight, my retribution begins.
Yeah.
It's been more than a year since Kadar. Since he died. They let me escape, and soon they'll pay for that mistake. I must have patience. I could try to kill as many of them as I could. I might even get 2 or 3 before they caught me. But that's not enough. In a month it would mean nothing. They don't care about each other. I've asked around a little. No one in this tourist trap seems to know anything about the smugglers on their doorstep. I wonder if I can use that. There are 2 things the thief fears. Being robbed or getting caught robbing someone else. Hopefully, I can use both fears against the free traders during my stay. I met with an associate of Malak's here in Sunnyport this afternoon and bought everything I need. So tonight, I'm going to try and sneak into their base of operations and steal both their wealth and their secrecy. If what I've learned is true, the smugglers have a hideout somewhere in an underground cave system. I'll sneak into their base through the secret cave entrance I saw earlier and see what I can find.
The smugglers are hiding in the smuggler caves.
Forgive me
That's
for not
hilarious.
doing anything before. Linjala, give me courage for what I must do now.
Yeah! Yeah! Vengeance! Blood! Death! Ha 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 ha! Oh, don't knock out or kill any of them. And don't let them see me. Darn. I guess I won't be able to get, you know, the blood and death and everything for myself. But, well. As long as they are ruined, that's a small price to pay. Although I think you are underestimating your chances. I think if you snug around carefully, you could probably take all of them out before they noticed you, or at least most of them. And by that point, they'd be on the run, thinking there was an army on their doorstep. And they found all the bodies. Yes, you could use terror as a weapon, carve a bloody path amongst them. But perhaps this is a more efficient method. From what little you've seen of the free traders, they appear to be tough and organized. Not gonna be able to take them all on by yourself? Arguable. So you need to try and find out if they have any enemies that can be used against them. Alright, every criminal organization has a mastermind. Find out who runs the free traders. Can't imagine one man could run such a large group of rogues by himself. Find out who is second in command. And steal a map of the place. Find a bunch of loot. Right. Don't knock out or kill any of them, and get out. Let's see. Uh-huh. Ah. So this mission does actually have differences based on the difficulty for the objectives. I suspected that second in command one was one of those, but alright. Let's do this. Oh. Huh, it wasn't a two-parter. Wow, I guess there was just very little loot on that level. Alright, fair enough. Rope arrows. Huh. That's unusual. I guess I don't have access to vine arrows this time. Well, I rarely actually use the advantage of vine arrows, because there's outside of mechanist places, so that shouldn't be an issue. Won't need flash bombs because, well, probably won't need flash bombs because they're generally for when you're seen, and I can't be seen. Nor can I, hang on. Yeah, nor can I knock people out. I don't have any rope arrows. I feel like I should grab one of these, even if it takes up a large chunk of my available cash. Just in case I don't find one quickly enough in the level. I'm sure there's probably one somewhere, but just in case. Only add a little more cash if you get a moss arrow as well. There we go. 9 water arrows and 3 moss arrows. And a rope arrow. That seems good. Man, I'm running on very little equipment this level. Wait, hang on. Just there. The redistribution game. I thought this was the thief game. Anyways, alright. Obviously, I don't have a map yet. Wait, what is that? Is that in the oh, notes. Kind of an odd sort of font. Oh, hi. Are you one of the, yes. Okay. Okay. Quick question. Does this count as being seen? No. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that's cold.
Unsurprisingly. Okay, so he is alerted by that, but it doesn't count as me being seen. That's good to know. And I don't really care that he's alerted, because I'm probably not going to come back this way. But yeah, I got my water arrow back, and cool 75 in loot. That would have been slightly inconvenient to get if he had been active. Worth it.
So, have you been on this smuggler's hideout tour yet?
Seriously, what is with these subtitles? They only seem to work with certain dialogue. It's very odd. There doesn't seem to be any options for them. Huh. I think they might just be did it. I don't know.
Oh, sure. I did that when I first joined the Free Traders.
I can't believe how gullible these people are. They actually pass out little paper smuggler hats in to the kiddies. It's like they have no idea we're here.
Yeah, and it better stay that way. You just be careful how much you mix with the locals. We don't want any trouble, and I'm willing to bet they don't either.
Looks like a ghost town to me. Who would I mingle with?
Those blasted hammers. Last time, it took us years to get set up again in these caves.
Hammer.
Just be careful. We don't want anybody getting suspicious.
That's good to know. Oh yeah, gotta be honest, I have to admire the audacity of them hiding in the Smuggler Cave. The tourist, you know, right below the tourist attraction and everything. That takes balls. That's like something I would do if I was a smuggler. You know, like, oh. Like, oh, we got these places, a tourist attraction. Like, oh, where these smugglers were driven out. Well, sounds like a great place to put a smuggling operation. No one will ever know. Oh man. My god, the smuggler caves have smugglers in them. See if we can find anything more on these Hammerites and where they might be located. Good. Alrighty then. Makes sense. This seems like a secret area if I've ever seen one. Don't know how to get into it though. Like. Dum. Oh man, I love running around on these sorts of narrow passageways. I mean, both in game and in real life. You ever done that? Just run along, things like that. You know that the trick to balancing on narrow stuff like that is to actually go faster. See, when the faster you go, like if you can keep straight forward and just run for it, then it'll actually be easier to keep your balance, and because the momentum is pushing you forward, you know. And now the downside of this is that it can be a lot harder to recover if you do start losing your balance, but a small price to pay. Just don't lose your balance. Easy. Anyways, finally got a chance to take that little foreign ship out yesterday. Handles like a charm, but the holds are too small to use for any of the big hulls. Yeah, alas. I guess it's handy for some of the smaller spice runs, and I'm sure Faradoc gets a kick out of it, or with it being exotic and such. Didn't we nab that thing back when all that mess with the limes was going on? My fucking god, they're using my ship! You bastards! Funny I haven't used it yet. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't been on any of the small spice runs in quite a while. Boss has been sending me out on the bigger jobs, but the money's a lot better on the spice runs. I wonder if he's trying to cut me out of the better money. What does he think he's doing? Well, that pretty overpaid cat burglar won't get away with it. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind.
I knew they'd have my ship here! Murderers and thieves!
On the plus side, it sounds like we might have a nice getaway ready to go. That sounds like a good way to get out of here in style once we've done our business. Good thing he doesn't. It's a good thing nobody finds doors opening that suspicious, aside from the sound, I suppose. You can just open that door and walk right by. Urn, jar, tapestry, glowy gemstones, shiny coins. Alright. Wait. Archaeological dig. Captain Nissan Faraday's quarters. Keep out on penalty of death. That sure sounds like a leader.
What I was doing is guarding these caves. I would have joined up with
Damn it.
Ruben.
I could really use a map right about now. Ooh. Nice, that's... What was that? Ah, 75, right. I guess I don't really have to keep track of what the individual loots are worth, but it's a force of habit.
Next time I go out, I'm going to do the job alone. I tell you that right now. I can't take this crap.
What was that?
Ah. Got a terrible feeling that without a proper map, I'm gonna get horribly lost quite soon. Then again, having a map is no obstacle, no huge obstacle to me getting horribly lost at the best of times. Now that's an interesting lock. Huh. Looks rather odd. Ooh. 100. 124. Ooh. Damn it. I was trying to read the note, not grab that. Whatever. Greasem. Make sure to get that wine mixer to Limes. You know how he whines and cries when his stuff is late. I don't know what Limes is so worried about. It's been nearly a year since we cut off Keter. We always come through solid for him since he started using us exclusively. His belly aching gets stale after a while. Anyway, just make sure to drop it off when you do the Rampone Spice Run this week. Multitasking. Lovely. If that Taffer Gilver doesn't come through with those weapons in the next few days, we'll have to pay him a visit. When I was there last week, he had a huge crate of stuff sitting in his warehouse. It should have been here by now. Got a feeling he may have found another buyer, but with all the mechanist activity around the city docks lately, maybe he's made some new friends. I'm sending Joel back to Shellbridge to get that damned Shobel print. Starwall says there was some kind of commotion over at the crippled Burrock, and the place was crawling with bulldogs last night. Make sure it gets back in one piece, and I don't want you getting liquored up tomorrow, Greasem. On top of everything else, we have a shipment of precious gems coming in, and you should be setting an example to the men. They're my second in command. Act like it. Thanks for laying it out nicely like that. And for telling me about the precious gems. Assuming they're here by now. Ooh. Healing oil. Eh. That's doubly useless in this mission, because I can't even... Well, I guess I could take a nasty fall, but... Let's see, you're walking round in circles, walking round in circles, walking round in circles, walking round in. Chapter 10. And so Damien said to Ben, "You are surely the foulest bastard for having written these accursed things about me." And Benjamin replied, "'Twere not for your selling of my soul to the heathen creatures that crawl from the depths, I would not have written these foul things about thee." And so did the two men become friends again, and the cycle of their adventures began anew. Oh wow. That's a rare thing. It's like, yeah, how dare you do this? Well, if you hadn't done this awful thing to me, I wouldn't have done that. Like, oh, fair enough. And then they become friends. It's nice to see. You rarely see shit like that in stories. Just person getting into an argument and then being like, yeah, you know, you're right. Let's be friends again.
That shadow move.
Oh. Hi.
Sure, join up with
I
the
gotta
free
stop
traders
jumping in
district.
everything.
Lots of adventure, lots of excitement.
My feet are killing me.
Go.
My feet are killing me. My feet are killing me. Oh,
Yes, I heard you the first time. Ooh.
stiff neck.
Aha. Secret. 20, 40, and 55. Not bad. Ooh. Wait a minute. Perhaps. Oh.
What was that?
Or I could just do this.
Well, I guess it's nothing. I'm too jumpy.
Huh. That was easier than I expected it to be. I thought I was gonna have to do some clever shit with the ice arrows, but no, I just slipped right by him. Any worker who sees the machinery repairs is reminded to wash his hands before retiring for the evening. This includes machinery down at the docks. We are not barbarians here, and we certainly don't want to get any grime on the merchandise, nor the fine goods stored throughout the hideout. New recruits are encouraged to keep their griping to themselves. Everyone is treated fairly here. The next free trader I catch ruining our goods due to negligence will have the offending hand removed from his arm. And, well, he certainly runs a tight ship.
Guess it was just the wind.
Good to see someone care about
The next time I try to
cleanliness like that.
do it by myself. I can't deal with all these people.
You know, people always calling people dirty, criminal. Well, he's a clean criminal. A clean bandit, if you will. Ice! 150. That immediately put me up that. Fact. Part of my revenge is eating them out of house and home. But that's what I do to everyone. Ooh. Oh, water arrow. Or some amount of water arrows, at least.
This stuff. I could get caught. What about the guards? Hey, what was that? Those damn rats.
Ooh.
Always making me jump.
Forgot he had peripheral vision for a second there. Oh. Oh, gourmet halibut stew. Alright, 5 cups caviar, 3 halibut fillets, 5 chopped carrots, 1 raw onion, 1 brain of sturgeon. Hang on. That sounds familiar. Brain of sturgeon. What is it? Oh, it's a type of fish, right. And also a, what was he again? Yeah, science fiction author, Theodore Sturgeon. That's what he was. 2 stalks of celery, 4 medium potatoes, half a cup of tomato juice. Throw ingredients into pot, add water for broth to personal taste, boil and serve. Alright, but how much broth, though? And how much... whatever, it's personal taste, I guess. I might try this recipe, actually. Maybe I'll tell you how it goes in the... in one of the later... in a later episode. If I do try it. It sounds alright. Oh. Never mind. I guess the it makes sense that the writing would be on those scraps of paper. If there was any writing, it would be illegible. Hard to say. Augustus Gloop. I know you came from a wealthy family, but there is to be no more that's eaten on the job. Huh, I guess he really is Augustus Gloop. I allow you to cook with our precious spices because you make fine food, but it doesn't mean you can use them anytime you please for personal needs on your own personal hotcakes. You should know better than anyone how transitory most of our goods are, and how we need to sell any spice we don't use. Take for instance your testicles. They will be transitorily attached to your body if I find out you or any of the other guards are wasting our commodities. As the leader of this outfit, I allowed you to join up with us because you're supposed to be cooking, not eating. I expect you to take this seriously. Grissom tells me you've burned my last 3 warnings. I'm starting to like this guy. Not because not the preventing him from eating on duty, that's kind of mean, but the transitorily attached to your body part was I am fine it threat.
I think I saw something. Probably nothing. Gotta get some sleep.
Oh,
Sometimes I worry that Faradoc is gonna get us busted. I can't believe he kept that Fontaine piece for himself. I almost lost my leg stealing that thing.
Yeah, it's one thing to actually lose a piece and disappoint the customer, but Reuben isn't one to mess with. I wouldn't care what he does except that he turns around and puts the pieces back on the market after he's tired of them.
Well, Reuben's no dummy, I can tell you that. If that Fontaine shows up in a museum, he'll hear about it. And then he's gonna send his ruffians breathing down our necks over here.
Ha! I'm not waiting that long. Davidson's been swimming in money ever since he hooked up with that spice supplier in Blackbrook. He'd take me back in a second. And if the war keeps on like this, I could retire in 5 years. Besides, I don't want to be around when the Hammers finally figure out that Faradoc's operating right under their noses. That guy's got more gall than a burrick on a full stomach.
huh. I wonder. Oh, hi. Well, that makes it much easier.
These new torches aren't all they're cracked up to be.
I thought I was gonna have to do something clever to sneak by, but nope. Oh. Yeah, I was right. I suspected as much that that lever would turn off the light or something else useful. I was planning on trying to shoot it with an arrow, and guess I didn't need to buy a rope arrow after all. Plan to shoot it with an arrow to see if that would open it, or not open it, flip it. Sometimes that works. It was a long shot, but ooh, sharp tooth lock, a new lockpick. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually a neat way of doing it. You know, you initially have like half of a lockpick set, but then later you get the second piece, so you can do more advanced locks. At least I assume that's how it works. Alex, how do you like the free trader so far? They're a tough bunch of lads, but I'm sure you'll fit in just fine. Glad you decided to come and join us. Ma and Pa would still have you fetching ale for those hypocritical hammers now. It's not in every organization you get to learn to fight for yourself and travel about at the same time. Sure, hauling barrels up from the docks is tough, but everyone has to put in their fair share of sweat. Keep it up and you'll be out with me in the fresh air, guarding the shop in Sunnyport. Huh. Let's see. Oh. Huh. Ooh, Damn hearty New Year it was here. Half the boys passed out celebrating the fact we're over 20 strong now. Been a right profitable year too. Ha! More men means less money for each of us. I prefer the old days when it was just a few guys. Damn surprising the hammers haven't caught on yet. We own this town. If it weren't for us, the whole damn place would close down. Just delivered a beautiful Mizabra painted to limes over at the museum in the city today. Old bugger acts on nerves around me lately. I hope somebody didn't open their yapper to him about the incident with that Ketter guy last year. It's just business, but these uppity white-collar guys can get real funny when things get a bit violent. I'm gonna keep acting like nothing's wrong and hope we just had gas from lunch. I don't care what Neeson says. I'm keeping the Gavin statue for myself. If our so-called leader can borrow acquisitions from the vault and lie to clients about it, I can damn well do the same. I've been collecting Gavins since I worked for Davidson, and I'll never forgive myself if I let this piece go. Even if as I write this, the boss is out with the harlots at Valari's, schmoozing with the sheriff, and Greasem is here sleeping off a hangover again. I should just go back to Davidson. Seems there's some dissent among the ranks. There always is, but in an especially large amount. I can use that. And perhaps I can find that painting he was mentioning. Oh, here we have a painting of weaponry for some reason. Keep thinking these are some kind of money or something, but they never are. It's just cars. What is that? Oh, I think it's just a wall decoration. I thought it was like an X marks the spot sort of thing. Just some requisition receipt log. Particularly care.
Hey, what was that?
Got anything on you? Yes.
Boy.
I really wish I could find a
Next
damn
time I
map.
try to pull something, I'm gonna do it by myself. I can't deal with Take that!
I'm just checking to see if that urn had anything in it. Or could be picked up or something. But I don't think so.
And I
No idea where I am.
a better man for her. No.
What's going on?
ridiculous.
Very poor
That's
timing.
ridiculous.
It's almost like they've actually got
Probably nothing.
reasonable patrol
Get
routes
some
that
sleep.
actually cover a lot of area.
Some new boots.
Oh? Yes! Okay, but... Okay, I am here. This is where I came... This, I think, is where I came in from. Somewhere around here, anyways. Unfortunately, of course, all the places I've been in already have not been filled in because I didn't have a map back then. Alright. Just do a bit of backtracking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Or, wait a minute. Yeah, this is where I came in from. Which means that this must be back to where I started. Yeah, this is like exactly where I started. Wait, what's this path then? Did I go down this path? Oh, nothing. That's where this path. That must be where I started then. I like a hole to the sky. That's things vaguely metaphorical. Just crossing off everything here. There we go. Just want to fill out the map nicely, you know? Let's see, are those guys still patrolling over there, or did they leave entirely? Yep, they're patrolling over there. Ooh, what do I see on your belt there? Uh-huh.
Forget it.
Bunch of tappers.
Yoink.
So what if it's me? Just a wind, I guess.
There we go. Ah. So far, this level has been a lot better for loot than the last one. That's a good sign. Means the next level will probably be quite tough. To make up for the fact that I have more available loot. Or something like that.
All right,
God damn it.
on out. Wait till I get my hands on you.
Oh, some jerky movement. Bits. Alright. Finally, properly in business.
What was that?
We got a degree in everything.
I guess it's just the wind. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I hate this stuff. Did that shadow move?
There we go.
I gotta stop jumping in everything.
Wait. Oh, damn it, I missed someplace. Gee, that's large part of the value of having a map. That must be here then, so around there and there. I might have already been here, but no harm checking.
Can't stand it.
Yeah, okay, that's just here.
What is that over there? I gotta stop jumping in everything.
Thank God for guards with mediocre peripheral vision. And this is... what is this? Oh, right. This is Gruesome's room. More like gruesome. Alright. I can save for
Gotta stay awake.
nearly
What was
certain
that?
that... Oop.
Boy, I sure am hungry down here. Ugh. Gotta go up later and...
No! Damn it. Thought I could sneak by, but forgot that they're a bit more alert when they've been, well, alerted. You know? It sounds obvious, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, anyways. Maybe you don't know what I mean. But if you don't, well, sucks to be you. We'll always love you. Just in time.
Those damn rats.
Uh-oh.
Always making me jump.
Oof. Well, got away with it. Oh. What? Why are these two parts of the map exactly identical? That doesn't seem right.
I hate this stuff. Sitting around here. Who could get caught?
How do I open this?
Guards. I've been caught up till now. I'm kidding myself.
I can't wait till I get the chance to cook the tappers down here.
But Okay, so I don't think I can get to the other there. I've explored all that, and...
I can't wait till I get the chance to cut up the tappers down here.
Not really sure what else to do, actually. Considering... It looks like I've explored everywhere.
For her.
Except that...
What moved over there?
The only place it seems that I haven't explored is
What was that?
that
This isn't
captain's quarters, but I can't seem to get into there. And this, which seems to go to the docks as well, but how do I open that gate?
was a pirate once, and something.
What do you mean you were a pirate once? You're still a pirate. Or a smuggler, at least. I think... Actually, I guess you might not be pirates. I know pirates tend to be smugglers as well, but... I don't know if the reverse is also true. Huh.
All I knew I was gonna be doing is guarding these caves. I would have cleaned up Ruben.
What a weird looking hand.
But I guess it was nothing. I
Okay.
hope it was nothing.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wait a minute. Maybe. Aha. Maybe yes, here's a place I haven't been before.
Probably just the guys
Aha!
trying to trick on me.
Another lockpick. That's promising. But what is it promising? A way to get into that door. Finally.
What
Yes.
was that?
Assuming there's not a fourth lockpick.
I've been down in these caves too long. Must be getting kind of jumpy.
Damn it, that's an inconvenient place to go.
Yeah. How does that go?
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. How's that song go?
Ah, forget it.
I just heard it the other day.
Come on.
Gosh. You wanna what? And I want her.
Come on, don't make me shoot you with an ice arrow. There we go. That motivated him. Real quick.
I can't wait to get back to the city next week. I'll go to see Sally, that's what I'll do. I'll get a real bath, some new clothes.
Yes! Yes! Damn it, there's no door in that doorway. Have to be quick. Wait, no I don't. Sometimes it's almost like I forget that I have water arrows at all.
Think I'm new? I'm not new. Right over the head, that's what I do.
There we go. Aha! He's not in right now. That's convenient. Yoink. Yoink. Nice. No passion among thieves? Oh god, this is a trashy romance novel, isn't it? And woefully did the bridesmaid Honeymelon thrust herself heaving. Yeah, definitely a trashy romance novel. No other kind of novel uses heaving like that. Into the arms of Dexter, the kind-hearted but misunderstood thief and bandit. Oh, how I shall give up my I shall give up my ways for thee, he did cry, forsaking all the wealth and power his profession did force him to seek. 'Twas not long after they embraced in that cold steel chamber, lined with the symbolic alabaster of a forgotten age, that they were discovered by Hector, the woe-begotten fiancé from Honeymelon's past. Of course, there's always a... ooh. So the whole thing about only having one lockpick turned out to be a cover for an even more complicated lockpicking system. Aha. Captain... who is this from? Greasem. Captain Neeson. Priest said some hammers came snooping around the goodie bag yesterday. I thought hammers had to swear off candy once they converted. Maybe those two have a little secret. He says they snooped around the place a bit. Real authoritative like. Then ordered a half-pound of double mint fudge. Oh, literally candy. Okay then. Says they kept looking over their shoulders the whole time. Real nervous. I almost wonder if they suspect something, but won't report it because they've got a little sweet tooth. Either way, we need to be more careful around there. Maybe lay low on daytime activity for a while. The whole incident makes me wonder how much they really know. We can't afford to make them suspicious right now, and we're really pushing things with all the new recruits we got. The more I think about it, the more we need them. Without their watching over things, the nobles wouldn't come to Sunnyport. And without all the fat cats, we'd lose our contacts and our cover. It's a might-right shame we don't have somebody like Truitt around here to bring in some real watchguards. They can be bought a whole lot easier than a hammer. Yeah, it's like thinking like, you know, thieves don't necessarily want. They kind of want law and order because that builds because law and order means generally means that people will be wealthier, and that and also potentially more lax and with a sense of security and all that. So guards, so like law and order, decent law and order and everything is actually beneficial for criminals as well, to a point. It's a sort of balancing act, you know? That's why, of course, bot police officers are more valuable than no police officers. I don't know how the cameras keep pulling all of their recruits. Wouldn't seem like the builder would have much say in a sin-filled, cold and nasty town like Sunnyport. Actually, that's probably why they're getting so many recruits. Miserable people tend to flock to religion. Guess that huge, ominous cathedral they got at the north end is a sign of authority and power in and of itself. Whole situation just makes me want to get liquored up. Anyway, you're the boss, so I thought you should know. North End, you say? Good to know. Alright. Alright. Seems like I got everything. 1344. It's not. It ain't much, but it's dishonest work. Not that. I thought you said guarding these gays for a second. Oh, this is bad. Come on. I am a ghost in the night. I am invisible. I'm ethereal. I am... Got free. Oh, yes.
Just heard it the other day.
Boy, I sure am hungry down here.
Anyways. Damn it. Where do I go again? Shit. Ah, crap. I'm getting lost now. Okay, should just be this way then. And of course, he's exactly where I need to go. Just not having good luck with these patrols. Wait, what? Oh, wait. No, god damn it. I need to go back up, I think.
Free traders, they said. Lots of adventure, lots of excitement.
Right?
All I knew I was gonna be. Did I just see something?
You saw nothing. Oh, right, yeah, of course. I'm an idiot. Why did I think it was... I'm a moron. Oh, damn it, this is back here. Is there anything I missed here? Oh! made the classic mistake. I opened the top drawer before the bottom drawer. I should have learned better from all my time watching Markiplier play Amnesia. You always open bottom to top. Alright, glad I dropped in there. Yep, and I... Wait, what am I doing?
Hey, what was that noise?
Yeah, I know of a much quicker way to get back. I already know of a much quicker way to get out of there. Just go through here. And jump out into the water. There we go. Way quicker. I leave with 1394. Not a bad haul. Hopefully. I'm just gonna have to hope that there wasn't actually like 2,000 worth of loot. And you know what? For old time's sake, and to make this slightly faster. Oh! Damn it. Didn't expect him to see me all the way there. Well, oddly enough, I didn't fail the objective to not get seen. Which is weird. There we go. So long! And I end as I started. Freezing that poor bugger. Boom! Mission complete. I'd say that that went pretty well. Oh, fucking hell, that went well. Every last bit of loot on the entire mission. Every last pocket picked. Presumably every single lock picked as well. No damage taken, no damage dealt. And it only took me 25 minutes. That was a damn smooth mission. Yeah, that was actually the shortest, I think likely the shortest mission so far. Because I just went in and got everything. Goddamn, pretty smooth for a mission that started out with me having no map at all, and prevented me from ever knocking out anyone. Actually, maybe that's partly why it went so smooth. I tend to take stupid risks in knocking out people at times. But yeah, that was the redistribution game. Also, even shorter than the previous one, evidently, but a lot more interesting, honestly. Honestly, I'm really, these missions where you can't knock out anyone are really growing on me. Not that I do that normally, but when the mission is balanced around that, it's quite fun. Alright. Well, that was, yeah, the redistribution game. I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And tomorrow, or presumably, or at some point in the future, we get our revenge. Hopefully tomorrow, anyways. Then again, this is only like the 5th mission or so, and there's 13 of these, so if that is when we get our revenge, then there's bound to be some kind of big shakeup. And I'm alright with that. So long, suckers.